You know what's something that everyone has done at least once? Say you're not going to do something but still do it anyway. For a good example for me, I always say that, maybe it's not a good idea to like do important stuff super duper late at night. You know, the time where you should be going to bed. But no, instead of you doing that, you're waking up rather doing work or doing something completely irrelevant. But today, I think it's a perfect reason to do that because we are talking about gaming. Now, I'm going to tell you something absolutely shocking. I am a gamer. Even though I'm kind of falling off of gaming a little bit because so much games just keep on releasing buggy and the catalog of those games just keep on continuing. Like recently, The Last of Us ended up releasing a PC port and it's absolutely terrible. I don't know how they were able to do this, but they somehow were able to make the game on PC look worse than the game on the PlayStation 3. Absolutely insane. But that's going a little bit off topic. But one thing that I do like is gaming announcement streams and gaming announcements events. Stuff like the Summer Game Show or the Game Awards or just any type of like State and Play or something like that. I really like tuning into those because you get to see what's coming out next. And although I don't really get excited for most game announcements, sometimes they'll show that one game or they'll show that one trailer that just absolutely gets you happy. A good example is the last Game Award where they ended up having the brand new Dead Cells DLC. That absolutely made me excited because I like Dead Cells, and just to know that the game is having a new DLC and especially that they were collabing with Castlevania just had me absolutely just with joy. I had an absolutely big goofy smile on my face. And one of the most known of these game shows is something that is known as E3. Now, I'm going to tell you something absolutely shocking. E3 is an absolute terrible company. As we all know, E3 has been doing absolutely nothing but making bad mistakes, whether it's them being an absolutely terrible drama or them releasing literally some of the worst patent of all time. E3 have literally started the trend of just companies releasing absolutely terrible patents and other companies see like, I should pick up that too. Because as the years go by, E3 has basically been dying. And this is literally an event that no one cares about now because it kind of has no reason for it to exist at all. Obviously, it just makes more sense for other companies to do their own individual stream. Like if you're Nintendo, it just makes more sense for you to do a Nintendo Direct, or it makes more sense for Sony to do like a State of Play, or Microsoft to do whatever they do with Xbox. They're actually just spending your time paying this one company so you can go on their reward show. There's just really no reason to do that because literally, what's the purpose? You can just do it yourself, you're saving way more money, and you're gonna basically get the same amount of numbers. People are still gonna jump in and tune in to see like the brand new games they're releasing, so it's not like they're gonna be like losing numbers or less people are gonna see their games. It really makes no sense for these events to exist. And E3 has been one that has been getting absolutely beaten from it. Now I think it's weird that other events are basically doing fine and able to survive. Good example is stuff like the Game Awards and the Summer Game Fest. Those are things that are just absolutely fine, and there are still events that are still going on, and people are still going to there. But absolutely no one cares about E3 anymore. They kind of just dropped it like that one Toy Story meme, like, I don't really want to play with you anymore. And all these companies just got up and ran away with it, like the whole building is on fire. Absolutely no one want to mess with this, which is well deserved. As I said last time, the people who run E3 are just absolutely terrible. They make literally the worst decision of all time, and they're just a horrible company. So I think it's really good that E3 is shutting down. This is something that we just don't need in the foreseeable future. But I'm not gonna lie, it is gonna be kind of missed, because I know this is hard for people to think about. There was a time where E3 was actually something you look forward to. It was a time where it used to be like a Christmas for gamers. A time where you used to sit down and wait with a goofy smile on your face, wanting to see like what brand new companies are gonna show. And as companies go on stage and show, you absolutely lie. Because as we know, 95% of the time, especially back then, this used to be a big problem, where companies will just show you absolutely fake trailers. Like they'll be like, look at this brand new feature or this brand new game where you can do this. This is an absolute lie. They show something that's completely fabricated and the game will never be that. A good example is like the Cyberpunk gameplay trailer. Oh boy, do we all remember that? Where CD Projekt Red went on stage and with a smile on their face literally showed you an absolute fake game, because the game ended up releasing and being absolutely nothing of that. I know I use that one as an example a lot on our channel, but I think that's like the biggest core example of like that literally happening, of them just completely lying to your face blatantly. This has been something that has been going on for an extremely long time. It's sad that we're not going to be able to see that on E3 anymore because, yeah, again, it's just disappeared and absolutely no one cares about it. And this is just truly end of the era. I think it's kind of poetic that this ended up happening just around when the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U eShop ended up shutting down. I remember the time when those consoles were actually relevant. That was the time when a lot of people were actually tuning into E3 and seeing like what announcements and what brand new games they're going to release in. Like seeing what brand new character they're going to release for Smash Bros. When Smash 4 was the one in launch. But now we're at the point where, yeah, that's completely over. And just like with the 3DS eShop and Wii U eShop being shut down, E3 is going with it. Because I generally do not see how they can even retain anyone to even care about it. Because the last company that went there was Ubisoft, and they just ended up leaving recently, which just caused E3 to just absolutely go away. Anyway, E3, you will not be missed. But you do have some good memories on a lot of gamers, so goodbye. I would say you're running off to the sunset, but you're kind of just running into the dumpster of being forgotten. This is the end of an era, and sometimes it's alright for eras to end. Anyway, this is something I want to talk about. My name is Lua. Don't forget to do the YouTube thing. You have a good day or night. See ya.